Thank you. Let me get Brother Ferguson's glasses on. Oh, my Lord. So this is what you've been seeing, isn't it? Wonderful, wonderful people. Lovely people. The ladies are lovely. I can't say much for the men, but the ladies are certainly lovely people. And we're so glad that you're here. Welcome Steve and Jennifer back. Had a hard road there. Give them a good hand, would you please? And it's good to have each of you here. Some of our wonderful folks would have been here, but due to the circumstances beyond their control, they're not. We'll certainly pray for those before we leave tonight. Get your Bibles and open to the book of Matthew chapter 26. Matthew chapter 26. I guess the proper name for that is 1 Matthew. But I want to share the story with you that Pastor Charles Matthew out of the Hollywood Baptist Church wrote. His uncle was preparing for open heart surgery. So he went to his hospital room early in the morning to pray with him and to encourage him. And he said, "Uncle, are you scared?" He said, "No." He said, "I spent quite a bit of time praying last night, and the Lord reminded me of all He had suffered for me on the cross, before the cross and on the cross." He said, "Uncle said, if Jesus endured such pain for me, I'm willing to bear whatever's necessary to be a witness for Him." So they come to take his uncle out of the room, and as they rolled him in the hall, the uncle looked back and asked his nephew, "What was in the cup?" "What do you mean, what was in it?" You know, what was in the cup? He told his uncle, he said, "I don't know what you are talking about. Remember Jesus was praying at Gethsemane about the cup? What was in the cup?" And tonight, we'll read from the New Testament about that cup that fellow was speaking of. And it's in Matthew 26, verse 36 through 46. "Then cometh Jesus with them unto a place called Gethsemane, and saith unto the disciples, Set you here, while I go and pray yonder." And he took with him Peter and the 2 sons of Zebedee, and began to be sorrowful and very heavy. Then saith he unto them, My soul is exceeding sorrowful, even unto death. Tarry ye here and watch with me. And he went a little farther, and fell on his face, and prayed, saying, O my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as thou wilt. And he cometh unto the disciples, and finding them asleep, and saith unto Peter, What? Could you not watch with me 1 hour? Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. He went again the second time and prayed, saying, O my Father, if this cup may not pass away from me, except I drink it, thy will be done. And he came and found them asleep again, for their eyes were heavy. And he left them and went away again and prayed the 3rd time, saying the same words. Then cometh he to his disciples and said unto them, Sleep on now, and take your rest. Behold, the hour is at hand, and the Son of Man is betrayed into the hands of sinners. Rise, let us be going. Behold, he is at hand that doth betray me. While he yet spake, lo, Judas, one of the 12, came. With him a great multitude with swords and staves from the chief priests and elders of the people. Well, it's good to be here tonight. We're so grateful for the health to come. Some of our dear precious folks would love to have been here, but Lord, they're sick. They could not come, and I pray you'd bless them. So glad that Stephen was able to come tonight, and his dear wife, and Stella and others that have been out sick. And